Soft kitties, warm kitties, little balls of fur of the Reject Nation. Welcome back, baby. We're finishing up the Big Bang Theory Season 1 with episodes 15 through 17. This has been a fun journey. Thank you guys for tagging along with us as we find out what's going on with these nerds and their apartment shenanigans and all the Sheldonisms that we have experienced, and we haven't experienced them all yet. Not even the iceberg, baby. It was season 1 out of seasons, who knows how many.
I didn't even know how many. 12
seasons.
I think.
Just 12 seasons.
So if you want beyond this, keep on showing up and showing out. You guys have been good so far. Getting some views, leaving the likes, engaging in the comments. We love to see it. Thank you for welcoming us.
Yes.
So if you want that season 2, keep it up and we'll keep going.
Yeah, keep it up. So before we get into it, let's check in with how we're feeling going into these episodes. Johnny boy, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm excited to like when we shoot one of these sitcoms, you know, like there's a lot of different fun ways to shoot, but these are always the one where you get to kind of sit down and you're like, all right, just gonna hang out and be pals. I'm excited for the layers that we're gonna see. I feel like I'm not wearing enough layers, so just in case.
I should have worn more layers. I should have worn my
sweater. We got this Homer Simpson disappearing into the bush jacket in case we need some layers.
Right.
So we got enough, you know, in case you need.
We got 18
more
layers.
sleeves. How are you?
I'm good, and I'm hot looking at it. But overall, I think I'm pretty good.
We're not in the cold studio today.
No, we're in the hot box, baby. Yeah, I'm feeling great. And
it's good. It's not a DC movie, so you can't mention what it was called.
Nope, can't mention it because they can't. They hate the other company.
It's North Thor. It's North Thor.
North Thor. Damn
it. There
it.
are no other Thors.
No.
That if the super collider actually works, it'll create a black hole.
Super collider.
Blow up the Earth, ending life as we know it.
That's what I was afraid of.
Or bring the Spider-Man to our universe.
There you go.
We are testing a new medication for social anxiety, panic attacks, agoraphobia, and obsessive compulsive disorder.
All the things.
All the things.
Why would they be looking for test subjects here?
Yeah.
I don't know, Raj. Maybe the comic book store doesn't have a bulletin board.
Dude, Leonard right now, very Mysterio coded or Doc Ock coded.
Or Joker coded. Green and purple, baby.
Oh yeah, this universe.
She lost. I think so. I followed her here from the parking lot.
Jesus.
He's Flash right now.
Maybe she's his lawyer. Oh, she's free to examine my briefs.
That's what he's going to jail for.
Examine my briefs.
By her. Oh, look, I did it again.
You're going to catch a case. And she's going to take the case.
Yep. Just beating his chest.
Hey, buddy.
Ow.
Oh my
nice
God.
Tron shirt.
It's freaking Mrs. LaRusso.
How can you be late? I wasn't expecting you at all.
Nice Tron shirt.
Never expects me. Sometimes you just look and BAM! Howard Wolowitz.
Whoa! That was a move
Smooth.
right there. He did
Smooth
the emerald
criminal.
on her.
You've already met Howard?
It's nice to meet you.
You too, as well, also.
As well, also.
So how do you two know each other?
Oh, he once spent 9 months with my legs wrapped around his head.
Really?
Excuse me?
She's my twin sister. She thinks she's funny.
What?
How exactly would one measure a sense of humor?
Yeah, the twin sister? That's crazy.
Humorometer?
A humor momometer.
I think you're delightfully droll. Or as the French say, très drôle.
Très drôle.
Leonard, Howard, and I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, he can't do it.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Rajesh.
He's going to have an aneurysm.
Wow.
He just walks away. He can't do it.
Way to play it cool, man. No, if she can't remember it, then she doesn't deserve to talk to him. I'm gonna get that medication. That is a really funny payoff to that.
That's
That is a
awesome.
really funny payoff to that.
Stated nearly 14 billion years ago, expansion started. Wait!
Mental health medication. On a couch.
On the couch.
So, Missy, what brings you all the way from Texas?
Was it perhaps destiny? I think it was destiny.
Manitex destiny.
Destiny, thy name is Anaheim.
Almost in the Stanley Cup, but not.
I guess that's why they call you a genius.
They call me a genius because I'm a genius.
That tracks.
Currently weigh 165 pounds and that I'm having regular bowel movements.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Comment below about your bowel movements. Are you regular?
Why don't you stay with us tonight?
Oh, I don't think so. Shelley doesn't like company.
Shelley.
Boy, he'd send his imaginary friends home at the end of the day.
Aww.
Friends. They were imaginary colleagues.
Associates.
Come on, Shelley. She's family.
Yes.
What? I don't issue invitations to your mother.
No, golly.
Well, it would be nice not to have to drive to Anaheim in rush hour.
And don't ever call
Truly.
me Shelley.
I'll walk you to your car. You're instructor 3, level C, right?
Wow. Wow. Ugh.
Jesus Christ. It is interesting.
What happened?
He's the only one we really get backstory for his childhood.
Yeah.
Which makes sense why they give him a spinoff.
From easy bake oven to some kind of high-powered furnace.
Cool.
Classic.
Just classic.
To fire ceramic semiconductor substrates for homemade integrated circuits.
Yeah.
Built some sort of armed robot to keep me out of his room.
Made necessary.
Get that to my laboratory.
There's a big flash. Next thing you know, my eyebrows are gone.
My eyebrows are gone.
Not your eyebrows.
I feel like her accent is getting more intense as we go.
Yep.
Entire second grade with crooked eyebrows my mom drew on.
Mom drown.
I just assumed that the second grade curriculum had rendered you quizzical.
Quizzical.
You left your underwear in the dryer downstairs.
Yes. Oh. That's not how I would position the
They're
logo.
not mine.
You just gotta
They have
come
a
right.
little name label in them.
Aw.
Oh Lord.
Just to polish up my spearfishing equipment.
Yes, on my mud boat.
I spearfish.
I spearfish.
Not spearfish.
When I'm not crossbow hunting, I spearfish.
Do you even spearfish, bro?
Wow, you don't look that much alike.
Can I get a hallelujah?
Wallawooya.
Eggs, they are no more alike than any other siblings.
Hallelujah.
I've been accepted as a test subject for a new miracle drug to overcome pathological shyness.
Wow. What a.
Yes, I'm very hopeful.
He's speaking.
Hello, Missy.
You're talking in front of two women now.
Oh, is it a placebo? That's a side effect.
Ruh-roh. Walk away.
If you're doing that for more than 4 hours,
They mentioned there may be side effects.
there you go. Of course.
Have you ever met a man from the exotic subcontinent of India?
Oh my.
Dr. Patel at our church.
Ah, yes, Patel, good man.
I know all the Patels.
You have a 2-cylinder scooter with a basket in the front.
That's a teacup piglet.
Still have to wear a helmet.
Have you ever heard of the Kama Sutra?
The sex book.
The Indian sex book.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
As if you wonder who wrote the book of love. It was us.
All Indians come pre-downloaded with the Kama Sutra. The rest of us have to buy the software.
I didn't say you were, I just said she was cute.
Maybe. If you like women who are tall and perfect.
You know, I'm not really a perfect guy.
I'm
not
not
my-
ignoring
not my
my
cup of tea.
sister. I'm ignoring all of you.
Oh my. Gherkins and...
Onion dip, it's onion dip.
Oh,
It's
Christ
onion
the
dip.
Lord.
That's
It's
a lot of onion dip.
We don't entertain much.
phallic objects and creamy.
Do you enjoy pajamas?
I guess.
We Indians invented them.
Killing it, dude.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
People invented circumcision.
Oh, go home.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
See, I'm gonna go get my nails done. Do you wanna come? God, yes.
Thank God. Yes.
Yes, please save this woman. You're welcome.
Bye, Leonard.
Oh, yeah, no, bye, Penny.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
From the sea of thirsty guys.
Oh, God.
This is my apartment, and she's my roommate's sister. So, how do I have Penny? In what universe do I have Penny?
So I can have Penny?
Hell no!
Oh, no. No.
She's a person.
I'm ordering pizza online. Is everyone okay with pepperoni?
Thank you.
It's okay. Lactose intolerance is nothing to be embarrassed about.
Well, what about a lactate pill?
I'm a fancy Indian man. We invented pajamas.
Hey, whoa.
Hey, look at me. I don't have a foreskin.
It's my foreskin motion, too. That's what I do.
Are you aware that your sister is an incredibly attractive woman?
She certainly has a symmetry and low body fat that Western culture deems desirable. Women were the standard for beauty because their girth suggested affluence.
This is the truth, actually, yeah.
But
I
my
didn't say it
point
was
is
fascinating. I said it was noteworthy.
Yeah, there's a difference.
noted. My point is that Koothrappali and Wolowitz, they're hitting on your sister. Oh,
It's so gross.
Wow.
You know, I don't want to criticize your rhetorical style. We'd be a lot further along in this conversation if you'd begun with that thought. I'm saying that we took quite an unnecessary detour from what I now understand to be your thesis. What?
This is great.
do something about it.
Why?
Because she's your sister.
Okay.
I don't understand.
She can take care of
Yes, we
herself.
shared a uterus for 9 months. But since then, we've pretty much gone our own separate ways.
It is your responsibility to make sure that Missy chooses a suitable mate.
You are the captain now.
I hadn't considered that.
You're in charge of her dowry, Sheldon.
Resting in her loins is the potential for another individual as remarkable as myself.
Oh my God.
Yes,
oh
it's
my,
about me.
Oh my God. No.
And to posterity to protect the genetic integrity of your sister's future offspring.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You're right.
Yes, appeal to his
If
ego.
someone wants to get at Missy's fallopian tubes, they'll have to go through me.
Yes, my man.
Yes.
This is
Beautiful.
I'm having fun.
I'm having so much
I'm
fun.
having fun. Yep.
What the hell?
Destroyer, I will have the woman.
Blah. Guys.
I was judo champion at math camp.
Enough juvenile squabbling. You stop.
I think Raj is winning the judo match.
I'm gonna send
The jujitsu.
Rock, paper, scissors.
He's the man of his family. You have to respect his wishes.
You're out too, by the way.
Say what?
Say what?
Personal. I just prefer if my future niece or nephew didn't become flatulent every time they ate an Eskimo pie.
Wow.
What is an Eskimo pie?
Comment below. I thought of a moon pie. That's probably not the same.
I'm not happy. It's the medication. I can't stop smiling.
Why so serious?
You got some 50s like speed drug. You see that episode of Mad Men where they all accidentally take speed?
No, I haven't seen Mad Men.
High the genetic stakes are, we have to face the fact that none of you are suitable mates.
That sounds great, though.
Wait a minute. Leonard made you aware of that?
Oh no.
We all make mistakes. Let's move on.
Ouch. Ouch.
A big opportunity here.
How so?
Genetic diversity produces the strongest offspring. Why not put a little mocha in the family latte?
That's wild.
I'll allow it.
Or need I remind you that it takes experimental pharmaceuticals to simply enable you to speak to the opposite?
Saving entirely too much on the drugs.
Hit the road, Jack.
Don't you come back
No more, no more, no more, no more.
Told my rabbi with a pork chop to be with your sister.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Sacrilege. Sacrilegious.
Is true?
This has nothing to do with religion. This has to do with the fact that you're a tiny, tiny man who still lives with his mother.
Tiny, tiny man.
Damn.
Eat this cheese without farting, and you can sleep with my sister.
Jeez.
Really?
Painful.
Oh, Freddie.
Painful.
Yikes, yikes, yikes.
Oops. Ugh.
You for a minute?
Yeah.
Why does everyone suddenly want to talk to me alone? Usually nobody wants to be alone with me.
Oh, buddy. What's up, Penny?
We all make mistakes. Let's move on.
Akko.
I'm not even gonna ask why you're pimping me out for cheese.
Yeah.
I'm a superior genetic mutation, an improvement on the existing mediocre stock.
Yes.
What do
Agreed.
you mean, mediocre stock?
That would be you.
Jesus.
Bruh.
Perhaps even taller, smarter, and less prone to freckling. Sheldon 2.0, if you will.
Oh.
That's prone to freckling.
Sooner, then the likelihood of conception will be reduced.
You have got to be kidding me.
Not at all.
Christ.
Coitus dramatically increases the odds of fertilization.
Oh, Christ the Lord. No.
Sit down.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have a nice long talk right now.
My twin brother is, as Mom puts it, one of God's special little people.
Of course, the newly hatched cuckoo eats all the food, leaving the ordinary siblings to starve to death.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Only for you, that's where the metaphor ended.
Oh my God.
I thought it
Lucky
ended
for
at
you.
cuckoo.
Nice.
We got there.
You try one time and tell me who I should be sleeping with, and you and I are gonna go round and round the way we did when we were little, remember?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Speed bagging him.
I will find an appropriate sperm donor for your eggs, have them fertilized and implanted in you.
God.
There it is.
How many octaves higher?
I am the tiger.
Missy can date whoever she wants.
Yup. Agreed.
Is hiding at because we've all been hitting on her at the same time.
She's not hiding.
See, to call her grandmother was apparently very sick. And then I believe she has to wash her hair.
Guys.
Oh, Lord.
Guys.
Don't start with me, dude.
You want to go again? Let's go.
Sit down.
Okay.
Okay. Nice camera move.
The honorable way.
Let's do it.
Jousting.
Take that! You want some more?
Oh, video games, yeah. Oh, Wii Sports.
Nice.
Hello, 2006.
Yeah, man. Let me bust out the Wii.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, get off! Stay down, bitch.
Stay down, bitch. Yeah, I used to do this shit all the time.
Oh, love his me.
I miss Wii boxing.
Excuse me while I
Hey.
go tell Missy the good news.
That Wii is a miracle of invention. Oh, Christ. Oh, no.
He's so proud of
Oh,
himself.
Christ. Oh, no.
By the way, may I speak to Missy, please?
Oh, wow. Oh, golly.
Well, since you're leaving tomorrow, I was wondering if you'd like to go to dinner with me.
That's so sweet.
Oh,
But no thanks.
bummer.
Damn.
Do you have other plans or?
No.
Oh,
I just don't want to go. Sorry.
all right. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thanks.
Yeah.
See ya.
Jesus.
Yeah, the time to sit and ask questions about her was all the way up till now.
Here's something we didn't anticipate.
Her saying no, dumbasses.
Yeah, come on, dog. Especially the way you guys have all been acting in front of her.
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Aw.
I've come to call on Missy.
I've come to call on Missy's
No.
crazy.
Hi, Howard.
The amazing Howard.
Oh, God.
Let's get a magic trick in.
Not really, no.
Then you
Hell yeah.
are in for a treat.
Because I don't know magic.
Ordinary cane.
You did not intend. Oh, God. Yeah.
Dude.
Let it go.
Oh, Christ,
please stop.
Lord. No.
Are you sure?
Backup plan. No. Come on. Come on.
Bye.
No.
Raj, I know you're not about to try.
Missy!
He is.
Rule 3's. It's comedy, baby.
If he has to.
It has to.
Oh, your medication's wearing off?
No.
Oh, no. Run, Raj, run. Oh.
Is your medication wearing off?
Raj.
Hi, cutie pie. I was hoping you'd show up.
Oh, I hate. No!
Yes, of course.
I hate it. God damn it. Get this boy a dose. She actually wanted to go get him a dose. Sound like a ghost in a gothic romance. I'm gonna go wail in the hall. Gonna go Crimson Peak down here.
We had a dog who made a noise like that. Had to put him down.
Damn.
Let's go put down Raj.
She might be interested to know that I have refocused my research from
And it is.
the heterotic string theory.
Yeah, I'll just tell
Cool.
you said hey.
Ha! Science words.
It was pleasant seeing you, other than that business with my testicles.
Come on, Shelley.
Come on, Shelley.
She just knees him. Wow.
Dude, Mrs. LaRusso doing the
I'll
work.
let you know I'm very proud of you. I'm always bragging to my friends about my brother, the rocket scientist.
Nope.
He's not a
You
rocket
tell people
scientist.
I'm a rocket scientist?
There it is. There it is.
I'm a theoretical physicist.
Don't insult me.
Oh, jeez.
Well, why don't you just tell them that I'm a toll taker at the Golden Gate Bridge? Rocket scientist. How humiliating.
Wow.
Hey, his shoes are sick.
They were.
She's going across the valley to meet Daniel LaRusso.
What do you think the title is, John?
It's the sister anomaly.
The sister anomaly? Okay.
The sister, Pork Chop Indeterminacy. I just saw it now, and it was not the sister anomaly.
I would have never gotten that.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
One of those little slight, little quick time. Anyway, we wanted to in the next one. I do love Tetris.
Got your ass. Ooh.
This is good.
The JLA shirt.
Some of the
Nice.
other waitresses wanted me to ask you something.
It's called wrestling.
It combines the
Y'all
physical
can just
strength
do
of
that.
arm wrestling with the mental agility of
It's a TV show. It's fine.
Happy
Happy birthday to
You're
you.
beating me in Tetris, but you've got the upper body strength of a Keebler elf.
I go to Keebler F right here.
Hey, some of those Keebler elves had to construct the kitchens
Who we got on that shirt?
in the
It's a
tree
stalemate.
and hollow the tree.
We got Red
It
Tornado.
is a stalemate, though.
Resonator, Dr. Fate, Green Arrow,
Can't eat cheesecake. He's lactose
Firestorm,
intolerant.
and
Hey,
Marsh
you can have
Manther.
carrot cake.
What about the cream cheese frosting?
He can scrape it off.
Dude, we're doing so much canonical callback.
My birthday's Saturday.
Remember, I was going to do everybody's until Sheldon went on one of his typical psychotic rants.
There it is.
I
Yep.
think I remember this.
Psychotic rant was a concise summation of the research of Bertram Forer, proved conclusively through meticulously designed experiments that astrology is nothing but pseudoscientific hokum.
That's not what you said before, but it was along those
I don't
lines.
celebrate my birthday.
Shut up. Yeah, you do.
Oh,
Deal. It's just the way I was raised. My parents focused on celebrating achievements.
Oh, I thought he was going to be a Jehovah's Witness for a second.
do they not celebrate their birthday?
They don't.
Oh, wow.
Or any holiday.
So you really never had a birthday party?
I mean, when I was little, I'd think maybe my parents would change their mind and surprise me with a party. I came home from my cello lesson, and I saw a lot of
Oh.
strange cars parked out front. When I got to the door, I could smell German chocolate cake, which is my favorite.
What?
And?
What?
It turns out my grandfather had died.
No,
Yeah.
God, that's terrible.
Well, it was kind of like a birthday party.
Yes.
Got to see all my cousins, and there was cake. So
And someone was birthed into the afterlife.
Go ahead, tell her about your senior prom.
Oh, Jesus. What haven't seen you from?
Was it at a mortuary?
I don't
It
know.
stayed nearly 14 billion years ago. A Spanish scientist started, wait, it's began to cool. And I'll just begin to drool.
Science history, the mystery that all started with a big bang and never had a birthday.
Never birthdays.
Make sure they remember no peanuts.
Howard, every Thai restaurant in town knows you can't eat peanuts.
How do you eat at a Thai restaurant then?
Coming, they go, no peanut boy.
Peanutties.
No peanut boy. I know you, squirrel boy.
Squirrel boy.
Penny is always in like PJs, summer PJs.
I know. I want to talk to you.
Oh,
What would we talk about?
This is the same day.
Areas of interest I'm aware of. As you know, I don't care for chit-chat.
Can you just let me in?
Well, all right, but I don't see this as a promising endeavor.
I do for comedy.
We are going to throw Leonard a kick-ass surprise party for his birthday on Saturday.
Leonard made it very clear he doesn't want a party.
Did someone say party?
Yes.
Okay, Howard, with your Winnie the Pooh fit on, I see you.
Suppose that's possible, but for the record, I've never had a threesome, and yet I still know I want one.
Wow.
I'm going to need you to do that with less eye contact, if any.
Possibility exists that Leonard could have a birthday party before hell freezes over.
He is just
If I
like
do have
Winnie
a
the
threesome,
Pooh.
you can't be part of it.
Oh, no.
Take that.
Just kidding, yes you can.
Jesus.
Can you bring a friend?
Oh boy.
I think a birthday party is a terrible idea. Year after year, I had to endure wearing conical hats while spun toward a grotesque tailless donkey as the other children mocked my disorientation.
Wow.
Which ring of hell is the bouncy
I'm
ring?
extremely uncomfortable with dancing, loud music, and most other forms of alcohol-induced frivolity.
You went to the Halloween
I will
party?
go into your bedroom and unbag all of your most valuable mint-condition comic books. And on one of them, you won't know which, I'll draw a tiny happy face in ink.
Ooh.
Damn. It's big
And
threats.
if you make a mark in a mint comic book, it's no longer mint.
Do you
No.
understand the concept of blackmail?
Well, of course I... Oh.
There it is.
Yeah, I have an idea. Let's throw Leonard a kick-ass birthday party.
Kick ass. Nice. This is wild.
It is so fun.
That's not the secret knock. This is the secret
I
knock.
am king of the knocks. Bum.
It's Terminator.
Luckily for you, this is not a nuclear reactor.
So, what'd you get the birthday boy?
Limited edition Dark Knight sculpture based on Alex Ross's
Ooh.
definitive Batman, and
Alex Ross.
a draft copy of the Feynman lectures on physics.
Hell yeah, dude.
I got him a sweater.
Love it. Love the
Well, he might
layers.
like that. I've seen him get chilly.
I didn't see your present.
That's because I didn't bring one. The entire institution of gift giving makes no sense. And I spend $50 on you. Well, it's a laborious activity. Now, I could simplify things, just give you the $50 directly.
Oh, my.
And so on until one of us dies, leaving the other one old and $50 richer.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Is it worth it?
Well, Sheldon, you're his friend. Friends give each other presents.
That's the Greg gift. Greg used to give $1 on people's birthdays.
It's a non-optional social convention.
Huh, fair enough.
He came with a manual.
He came with a manual.
That's so funny.
I don't drive, and the only things available within walking distance. Suppose I could wrap up an order of meat craw and a couple of lottery scratchers.
Have we established why he doesn't drive
I
yet?
will drive Sheldon to his present.
I just
and Howard,
get
you
it.
need to get rid of Leonard for about 2 hours. You bring this stuff across the hall and start setting up.
What if guests show up?
Entertain them.
What if they're women?
Where's your meds?
Stare at
stay
them
away.
and make them feel uncomfortable.
Excellent. Reverse psychology. Dude, Raj is winning the layers right now. Every episode we got to figure out who has the best layers.
Yes.
Hey,
Howard has a color coordination down.
The new art is showing the revised definitive cut of Blade Runner.
Another new art shout out.
You've seen the 25th anniversary final cut. This one has 8 seconds of previously unseen footage. They say it completely changes the tone of the film.
Oh
8
my God!
seconds!
This is a crucial 8.
Come on, afterwards there's a Q&A with Harrison Ford's body double.
Yeah. Come on, man.
he has no immune system, so all he does is sit in his bubble and play Halo 24/7.
And I'm gonna destroy
Play
it.
him some other time?
Not if you believe his doctors.
Ouch,
no.
dude. Get him.
Oh my God, do you smell gas?
No.
Yeah, no.
Someone blue screen all this, please. And green screen.
Yes, please.
Oh.
Hey, you know, they have DVDs over there.
Kind of looks like fries.
There's over here.
Alienware. DVD
Yeah.
Burner.
I'd rather used to be all fancily designed like
Be
that.
something someone needs. It should be something fun. You know, something they wouldn't buy for themselves.
You mean like a sweater?
It's a fun sweater. It's got a bold geometric print.
Is it the geometry that makes it fun?
Okay.
Yes, because Leonard would like that.
Thought and imagination into the gifts we give them.
Something he wouldn't buy for himself, something fun.
Oh, God.
An 802.11n wireless router.
What? He's going to love it, though, right? He's got to love it.
Definitely gonna love
It's
it.
the Hans Christian hand grenade.
Hans Christian hand grenade. Let's
Sheldon.
go.
Come on.
Oh, no.
Take that.
Oh, no. What the?
What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. The peanuts. The peanuts.
Why did you eat it?
I don't know, it was just there.
Well, if I had a gun there, would you have shot yourself?
Oh, no.
Go to the emergency room.
Now?
No, after my tongue has swollen to the size of a brisket.
Oh.
Just let me get my key.
God.
Yeah.
It's out of the hamper.
No, not yet. You got to get him out the room.
Right.
Fine, it's out of the washer. I'll call you when it's in the dryer.
Yes. Yes.
Aw, good friend Leonard.
Yeah, man. But screw that kid in Copenhagen.
Yeah, man.
Because of the 2 additional Ethernet ports.
Sure.
He doesn't need them. He's already got a 6-port Ethernet switch.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
On my 12th birthday, I really wanted a titanium centrifuge. Instead of a titanium centrifuge, my parents bought me, wow, this is hard,
Oh, my.
a motorized dirt bike.
No.
What 12-year-old boy wants a motorized dirt bike?
There's a whole movie about it. Fascinating.
Reading this one?
Yeah, I suppose.
All right, let's go.
What's Nayyar has that cool blue.
Anything about this stuff?
I know everything about this stuff.
Okay.
Here, buy this one. Look, it's the one we're getting. See? Happy guy.
That she needs a point-to-point peer network with a range extender.
You don't walk out here with a
Which
job.
hard drive do I want? Firewire or USB?
It depends on what bus you have available.
Yeah, and what's your computer type?
I drive a Chevy Cavalier.
Not a bus, silly.
Sheldon, we have to go.
Not now, Penny. This poor man needs me. You hold on. I'll be right with you.
Yes.
What computer do you have? And please don't say a white one.
We got Wheeze in there. There was Alienware.
Excuse me.
Fill this out, have a seat.
Oh, her.
Yeah.
And a surprise party, and I'm supposed to keep him out of his apartment for 2 hours.
Fill this out and have a seat.
Yeah, you'll be waiting here for 2 hours at least.
I think she's Will's mom in Fresh Prince.
Hey.
All I need from you is to take me in the back and give me a Band-Aid so I can pretend I had a shot of epinephrine and then...
Is that all you need?
Yes.
Get out of my ER.
Ooh, get out of my ER and my ear.
Surely this hospital is not equipped to treat stupid.
Jeez. Wait till idiocracy.
How about if I were to introduce you to the man who freed your people?
Wow, that is so out of pocket, bro.
Go home!
Bro!
Unless my people were freed by Benjamin Franklin and his 5 twin brothers, you are wasting your...
On behalf of my people, I'm very sorry you had to sit through that joke.
Really? You don't look like you're swelling up at all.
Out of pocket as hell.
Because...
What an insane joke!
Brisket!
Brisket!
Water! Need water!
Oh my god, no.
Penny, listen, I've got a problem. I don't think I can.
You have to. We all have to be there at the same time to yell surprise.
Something. We're in a hospital right now.
And there's a horse loose.
I'm fine. Thanks for asking, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't need your attitude. Listen, just hold him there a little longer.
Xbox.
You keep him there a little longer, and when you get to the party, I'll point out which of my friends are easy.
My god.
Wow.
Don't toy with me, woman.
I was gonna say, this man needs new
A
drawers.
girl who punishes her father by sleeping around, and an alcoholic who's 2 tequila shots away from letting you wear her like a hat.
Wow!
My god.
That's a fascinating mental image.
I will be done.
Oh my
Don't
god,
eat
you're
it.
gonna
Don't eat it.
actually do it. Nice.
Don't do it.
Little buddy.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
It's
I knew it was
okay.
coming.
This cosmic scale is reset. He's gonna go into a little bit of anaphylaxis.
Not him actually working there.
I love this.
You don't work here. Yes, well, apparently neither does anyone else.
Wow, it's like being at... I'm not gonna say it.
Say it.
One thing, we're late for Leonard's birthday party, and for another, I told him to call security.
Good luck.
I mean, I always loved Fry's Electronics, but it was hard to get actual service at Fry's Electronics.
Excuse me, my friend is having an allergic reaction to peanuts.
Holy crap!
That is truly perturbing. Oh my god, no.
Oh, it's terrifying.
Everything.
Oh, wow.
I don't think the colonoscopy was necessary.
Oh, yeah. Gotta make sure there are no peanuts in your GI tract.
Right, it's your birthday. I had no idea it was your birthday. Well, it's all over now.
Sorry.
There is a party, isn't there?
Maybe.
No.
You ruined it.
No.
You actually risked your life because you care about me.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why I did it.
That is... We'll leave it there.
All right. There we go.
Oh, this is gonna be devastating. If there's gonna be nobody there, I feel so bad. Oh no.
Everybody left an hour ago.
Oh, god damn it.
Surprise!
Oh, how long were you guys at the hospital for?
Okay, Leonard.
Oh my god, I
Jesus.
hate it.
I don't know where you are, dude, but it's really kick-ass.
Oh no.
Oh, and look, there's a girl taking her shirt off.
Wow, cut away.
Oh, sweet Krishna, shake it that the rupee baker.
Ah.
Happy birthday, anyways.
Get them.
Oh, no. Oh my god.
Whoa.
What the? Whoa.
Don't you have a boyfriend?
What is going on?
What just happened?
When's your birthday?
What's your sign? What? What
was that?
Whoa.
What the hell just happened?
She kissed him that one time for being a good guy. She just kissed him again for.
She wasn't even drunk this time.
No.
I mean, she kissed him last time because she was in down bad or like was messed
What
up.
are we doing here?
What is happening?
What are we doing?
What's going on?
This one has a relatively tame title. Okay.
There it
All right,
is.
Chuck. All right, Chuck. All right, Chuck. Number 210. I believe that in order to walk through grief, fear, loneliness, despair, confusion, and anger without recourse to drugs, alcohol, overeating, oversexing, or the endless mind-numbing distractions provided by Western culture, one must become a spiritual warrior. I further believe that the payoff for enduring suffering or soberly embracing the inevitable bouts of emotional pain that life brings is wisdom and serenity in the face of calamity. But make no mistake here, the path of the warrior is treacherous and cannot be walked alone. To survive, we must have brothers and sisters in arms arms to carry him when he buckles. When we lived and died in small tribes, this principle of mutually supporting one another through the trials of life was deeply woven into the fabric of the group mind. With the advent of the towns and cities we were forced to live with, and daily daily dilemma of being desperately alone. They need to put this in dark mode of desperately alone and yet desperately needing one another, which is why we are, by design, always seeking new tribes. With that in mind, I humbly offer a simple guideline to evaluate the efficacy of any tribe you might encounter on your path to becoming a spiritual warrior. If they ask for your money or access to your crotch, run away. If they ask for your money, smile unceasingly. Never blink and guarantee to make you a demigod. Running away with no that will not suffice. Change your mailing address and briefly reconsider drugs, alcohol, food, sex, and TV.
Amen.
They need to put these in dark mode. It's hard to read because the background is white. It's so white. It's eye-piercingly white. And then you get this, typewriter font. It's good. Just put it in dark mode, Chuck.
Inverse it.
1,
Inverted.
2, and 3.
The whistle. You did it. I'm proud of you.
It's not the verbosity. It's the dark mode.
Damn it.
Next step.
Zing, Sheldon.
No, it's Walder Mings it shit Sheldon.
Walder Mings it Sheldon.
Walder Mings it Sheldon.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
I assumed as in a number of languages that the gesture was part of the phrase. As the teacher, it's your obligation to separate your personal idiosyncrasies from the subject matter.
Yes, agree.
I'm really glad you decided to learn Mandarin.
Why?
Once you're fluent, you'll have a billion more people to annoy instead of me.
Hey.
Oh, new jacket. Okay.
You just called Leonard a syphilitic donkey.
My apologies, Leonard. I'm only as good as my teacher.
Yes.
Damn.
Why are you learning Chinese?
I believe the Szechuan Palace has been passing off orange chicken as tangerine chicken, and I intend to confront them.
Yes. Gots to.
If I were you, I'd be more concerned about what they're passing off as chicken.
Uh-oh. Is that a thinly veiled dog joke?
Hey, jerkface, you forgot your iPod!
Whoa.
Oh.
We on a breakup now.
We gotta break up.
I'll tell you what's going on. That stupid, self-centered bastard wrote about our sex life in his blog.
Oh,
Hate
that
that.
for you.
Drop dead, you stupid, self-centered bastard!
Yeah, you're no Carrie Bradshaw.
Forget you, Mike.
Miguel.
Okay, where were we?
Yeah.
I have a blog to find.
Oh, God,
no,
of
no,
course.
no.
Universe was in a hot.
Penny, are you okay?
Penny.
I understand that breaking up with someone can be very painful. So if you okay, feel better. Bye. She doesn't want to talk.
Penny's emotional responses originate in the primitive portion of the brain known as the amygdala. The former can easily overpower the latter, giving scientific credence to the notion of being rendered speechless.
Wow. I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket.
Or maybe she just doesn't want to talk. Hey, look, I found an iPod.
Hey,
Sick,
it's
dude.
broken though.
Fix that shit.
Yeah, fix that shit. Fix that shit.
Beyond repair. What are you going to do with it?
Fix that shit. Fix that shit.
Now they're on eBay, it's slightly used.
Penny's boyfriends, they broke up.
Posted intimate details of their physical relationship. Cannot find anywhere.
Wow. I thought you were better than this, Wolowitz.
Did you?
Better at hacking to find lascivious details.
The moment feels right. See if you can cop a feel.
Yes.
No!
Oh, Lord!
It's not the advice.
Throw him out the window.
I'm not aware of any social convention that requires you to intervene at all.
Ooh, Star Wars.
Damsel in distress.
12th century code of chivalry, not exactly current. You'd also have to be knighted for that to apply.
Is Sheldon drinking like a tiki drink?
Some blue Kool-Aid?
Yeah, Blue-Aid.
I'm her friend. I'm not going to take advantage of her vulnerability.
So you're saying if in the depths of despair she throws herself at you and demands you take her right there, right now?
Said I'm her friend, not her gay friend.
I mean, sure. Oh my.
My God.
Cheez-Its, Orville's.
Tell me the truth. Am I just an idiot who picks giant losers?
No.
Okay, so I pick good guys, but turn them into losers. Gotta be one or the other. Which is it?
Don't lock yourself in that binary.
No.
It's complicated.
Get out of there.
I'm sorry, what were the choices again?
I thought he was sensitive and smart. I mean, not you smart, normal, non-freaky smart.
Yeah, no, sure.
You know, and then he just goes and has to humiliate me by
That's a lot of chocolate,
the
girl.
entire world can read it.
Actually,
keep
it's not
going.
all that easy to find.
Yeah? Really?
There's no chocolate on that
And
bite.
judging by my email, a number of prisoners at the Michigan State Penitentiary found it.
Christ.
What exactly did this guy write? Not that I need to know the details of your sex life.
Might as well read it. Everybody else has.
Oh no.
Wolowitz just breaks through the wall.
Yeah. Kool-Aid style.
Just want to crawl into a hole and die.
Oh yeah, get it. That is so satisfying.
Okay, well, this
Just
isn't
a
that
chug of-
bad. It just paints the picture of a very affectionate woman who's non-traditional locales.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Parks, movie
Wow.
theaters.
Wow.
Out of curiosity, is this Subway the transportation system or Subway the sandwich shop?
Yeah. Did you do it during my
Does it
presentation?
violate the health code?
No, at the sub shop, we were only making out.
Ah, okay.
And you would have to have been doing it behind the
I
counter.
have absolutely no reason to be embarrassed.
Really? Do you think I overreacted?
No.
Because I do that. I do
No.
overreact. Maybe I should call Mike and apologize.
I don't know about that.
That would be underreacting. He did break the implied confidentiality of the bedroom and the elevator, parks, and fast food franchise.
Yes, the intimacy, you know.
Just say I am done with him.
Yes, you should. Go ahead, say it.
I never gave the man a chance to explain.
What is there to explain? It's all right here. Betrayal.
Right the first time. This is a man who loves me.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know,
Pretty sure I never
man.
said that.
I don't know about that.
He writing about you in his
You
blog.
did better than that. You helped me see it on my own.
Oh, Penny. The mental coping is wild.
Benjamin.
Leonard, thank you so much.
Sure.
Benjamin.
Benjamin Coppola.
Dude, you live here now.
Maybe I am her gay friend.
You know?
She huffing on that copium.
Dude, she is high as a kite.
Howard, I'm going to need another Mandarin lesson. I obviously didn't make my point with those people.
This is sniffing.
Lord.
Sheldon, if you don't like the tangerine chicken, don't order the tangerine chicken.
I like tangerine chicken, I'm just not getting tangerine chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
The principal.
Tell us again how you screwed up and got Penny back together with her old boyfriend.
Oh, golly. Tell us how you got Penny hooked on cocaine.
Enslaved by warlocks. Stay here till you roll 2, 4, or 6.
She was mad at him.
Aw.
The relationship was broken beyond repair, and I walked over there and I fixed it.
I fixed it.
Like Bob the Builder, or Handy Manny,
Boy, that story gets better every time you hear it.
or Fix It Felix.
Previously, I felt sympathy for the Leonard character. Now I just find him to be whiny and annoying.
My God.
Eat your tangerine chicken.
I'd love to, but I don't have tangerine chicken.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you so much for your stupid advice.
Oh, shit, dude. I told you not to do that. I told you that wasn't the advice.
You managed to screw up the screw up.
That is prodigious.
I'm back.
I'm sorry I yelled at you.
What happened?
I went over to Mike's to make up with him,
Yeah, no, I know that part.
He's already with somebody else.
but he had already moved on.
Already, that was quick.
That's what I said to the woman who had her legs wrapped around his neck.
Christ the Lord. Getting it.
Penny, I am so sorry.
Wait a minute. Does that mean his
You did
sister
throw
from
an
the
80
womb?
Gig iPod. Yeah, no, how could he do that?
80 gig iPod.
I'm done with guys like that, with the perfect body and the hair and the money.
Yeah, that must get old quick.
Yeah.
I would like to go out with someone who is nice.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What about me?
Whoa.
What about you?
Oh.
What?
Uh-oh. This is not the time, though.
If you went out with me.
Oh, I'm nice and honest and I care about you.
Are you asking me out?
Yes, I am. Asking you out.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
wow.
I was just going off your comment about the nice guy,
No, I got
and
that.
honest.
Yeah, totally.
So, but no big deal.
Yes.
Oh?
Oh, okay.
Guess what?
Yes, I will go out with you.
Woo!
Okay.
Got our sitcom woo.
It's not the best time, but okay.
What do I have to lose?
Yeah.
I mean,
We're in an ensemble of friends, but that's in the real world.
What do I have to lose?
Show me your citrus peels.
Yeah. Show me your citrus peels. Donde está la biblioteca? Yeah. He's got unagi.
Do you have a second?
A second what? Pair of underwear?
Oh my.
I'm just wondering if I could talk to you.
Why not Koothrappali or Wolowitz?
Josh can't talk to me unless he's drunk, and Wolowitz is, disgusting.
I'm Joey. I'm disgusting.
I suppose he is.
All I'm saying is you know Leonard's best.
He not only has a loofah, he hides it.
Wow.
I myself prefer to have my excess epithelial cells slough off naturally, but I don't condemn those who seek to accelerate the process.
Jeez. Yeah. To each their own.
Despite his lactose intolerance, he can tolerate small amounts of non-fat ice cream without producing a noxious gas that I maintain in the right concentration could be weaponized.
Jesus.
Bro.
Leonard might come home. Can we talk in my apartment?
We're not done?
You did all the talking.
No.
Why not? We're already through the looking glass anyway.
Through the looking glass.
I guess you're aware that Leonard asked me out.
When he came back to the apartment, he was doing a dance that brought to mind the Happy Hippos in Fantasia.
Cut to.
Oh, that's nice.
Uh-oh, she's
Anyhow,
want to do
the
it.
thing I wanted to talk
He did the Chandler dance.
since Leonard and I have become friends, I was just... You want to sit down?
Well, I wish it were that simple.
He needs a place to
I don't
sit.
spend much time here, and so I've never really chosen a place to sit.
That's right.
Well, choose.
There are a number of options, and
Oh
I'm
my.
really not familiar enough with the cushion densities, airflow patterns, and
Yeah, I feel you, dog. I feel you, dog.
You don't like it, you can sit somewhere else next time.
no, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
But I'm trying to adopt that.
Leonard has had a little crush on me.
A little crush.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Well, I
Christ.
suppose so. In the same way Menelaus had a little crush on Helen of Troy.
Oh, yeah. Timely.
Menelaus was the brother of Agamemnon.
I don't care.
Take her to the movies.
Leonard isn't the kind of guy I usually go out with.
Leonard isn't the kind of guy.
Oh, Jesus.
Ouchies. Oh, hey.
Would you be open to rotating the couch clockwise 30 degrees?
No. What I'm saying... Obviously, my usual choices have not worked out so well.
Your last one worked out well for Koothrappali. He got a free iPod.
Yeah, there you go.
He's the kind of guy that gets into a relationship for, I don't know, like you would say light years.
I would not say that.
Yeah.
I would say that a light year is a unit of distance, not time.
Yeah.
Thank you for the clarification.
How many parsecs?
How many
Draft.
persons?
Hey. Draft.
Foot-pound has the same problem. That's a unit of work, not of weight.
Right, thanks.
It's a common mistake.
Not the first
Foot
one I've made
candles.
today.
Units of light.
I think this will be my seat.
Hell
I had a
yeah.
feeling that's one he was going to choose.
We might consider Schrodinger's cat.
Is that the woman in 2A?
No, that's Mrs. Grossinger. And she doesn't have she has a Mexican hairless, annoying little animal. Yip, yip,
Sheldon!
Oh, no. Yip, 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 yip.
Erwin Schrödinger, in an attempt to explain the Copenhagen interpretation of quantum physics, where a cat is placed in a box. Until the box is opened, the cat can be thought of as both alive and dead.
Yes, this is the Schrodinger's cat.
I'm sorry, I don't get the point.
Well, of course you don't get it. I haven't made it yet.
Yes. This is just pause for suspense.
There's no such thing as psychic.
Sheldon, what's the point?
Or astrology.
Your potential relationship with Leonard can be thought of as both good and bad. It is only by opening the box that you'll find out which it is.
Amen. Okay.
Science.
So you're saying I should go out with Leonard?
Let me start again.
Oh, Christ. No.
2 seats right there.
Oh, my.
Long
Long live concrete.
Oh, concrete.
At least you got thank you.
I think I've made a mistake. It's about Penny.
A mistake
Penny.
involving Penny. Okay, you'll have to narrow it down.
Oh.
I don't think I can go out with her tonight.
Then don't.
Jeez.
You gotta shake that. You twist it.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
do
talk
gotta twist
anyway.
I assume you would.
I'm not excited. I'm nauseous.
it. Yeah.
Starch absorbs fluid, which reduces the amount of vomit available for violent expulsion.
Good to know.
You also
yeah.
made a common grammatical mistake. You said nauseous when you meant nauseated.
What's the diff?
Sheldon, this date is probably my one chance with Penny.
If we accept your premise, and that Penny is the only woman in the world for you,
Oh, God.
you end up a lonely, bitter old man with no progeny.
Wow.
The image of any number of evil lighthouse keepers from Scooby-Doo cartoons comes to mind.
Why'd you spill your beans?
Tell me whether or not to go through with the date.
Schrodinger's cat.
Wow, that's brilliant.
Yes, my
You
man.
sound surprised.
Surprised. Sheldon's shoes.
Hotus alido.
Do you even know this guy speaks Chinese?
Oh, God.
I mean, they must do because they're responding like he's a weirdo, but they could just be responding that he's a weirdo for assuming.
Hi.
Aww.
You look very nice.
Thank you. So do you.
Feeling fine.
I made an 8 o'clock reservation.
Okay, yeah, great.
At Dorsia.
Maybe we should talk first.
Before you say anything, have you ever heard of Schrodinger's cat?
Oh my.
Actually, I've heard far too much about Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh my God! Dog.
All right, the cat's alive. Let's go to dinner.
Oh! Hello.
Wow, we liking the kiss?
Hey.
Okay.
BT Nayyar.
Hey, we're back!
Hey.
Only our mucus.
Crazy man. Call the police. BT Nayyar.
Show me our mucus. No. Nice. Nice with the oive. I'm so glad they got James Hong back. I hope they
awesome.
I just hope they get him anytime they go to the Chinese place. Ooh, this one is in italics. I don't know how to verbalize that. 212 Chuck Lorre Productions. I believe that the voices of fear, both from without and within, can only be dispelled by trusting the voice that comes from the heart. Be still and listen to it. If it speaks of love and compassion for others, for the world itself, it might just be the voice of God or a reasonable facsimile. If, however, it's novel fear of the unknown, fear of losing what you have or of not getting what you want, then it might be the voice of Rupert Murdoch or a reasonable facsimile.
My God.
My God.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fluffy kitties of the Reject Nation, we have finished the first season of The Big Bang Theory. This was a fun little block. It was a little quicker. You know, we typically do 5 episodes per block because it's a shorter season, but today we did 3, which was
is season 2 going to be longer, I wonder?
Probably, because it seems like this show went off pretty well.
It does seem like they really hit it off there. I'm not going to look too closely. But yeah, we got 23 eps, so we got a full-ass season to look forward to.
We got a full old season to look forward to. So that wraps this season. But before we get into the fan questions, before we get into the fan questions, we got some housekeeping to do.
That's right.
First off, you want to go to RejectNationShop.com so you can get some cool tees like these.
That's right.
You can go on over to the Patreon where we have full-length watch-alongs where you can sync up with your own copy and get full things you can't get over here on the YouTubes. You get exclusives that John and Greg cover. Not to mention, if you go on our Patreon and you buy something from the merch shop, you get 15% off. Also, make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe to our YouTube, and you should give us some thumbs up, some likes, 5 stars on Apple or Spotify if you are listening to this in the audio format. So without further ado, let's get into our thoughts. Johnny boy.
Continuing on.
The
fun train. This has been fun.
Yeah. Whoa. What was your favorite episode of the block?
Golly, that's tricky, man. I mean, it was pretty funny getting I don't know, it might be the one where Raj gets the meds and he can talk to women for a second.
The sister one?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe. I don't know. That's just tricky. Let's see. I mean, I kind of like maybe the birthday party one. I don't know. Like, this was a good trio of episodes. I mean, I like Sheldon learning the Mandarin. I like the development of Leonard and Penny and the potential around that. So in some ways, I might say it might be the last one, I guess, for like actual pound for pound story and for investment in the characters. I think the last one is probably the strongest. Good way to end off the season without it feeling like too much of an earth shaker. But I also loved watching Sheldon kind of learn a birthday. You know, I'm just sad that he didn't actually get the party, but that also makes sense that, you know, it's fine because he got the kiss, so it's good.
He did get the kiss, the ultimate birthday gift.
And that episode gave us the most insane Wolowitz moment yet. So
yes, that makeup was crazy. I totally was not expecting them to go that hard in the makeup.
The 1-2 punch of the $5 bill joke and then the makeup was a truly insane height of Big Bang Theory Wolowitz momentary. So that was and just cool to get. What is that actress's name who plays Missy? I like that it caught me off guard because I was like, oh yeah, that's right. His mom has the accent too. And so Courtney Henggeler, there you go, from Cobra Kai. Nice to see her in with the gang. I wonder if we'll see her again on the theory, on the bang. But yeah, which one was your favorite?
Ooh, I think the one that made me laugh the hardest was probably episode 15 with the sister.
The whole the build up to the ending with Raj was very funny. Both the cold open on that, the payoff of him in the background going back for the flyer,
that was
and then having that go through the whole episode until the very end, and he's about to get the date. Like that was actually some really nice comedy writing.
Yeah,
I think that was a nice game.
Yeah, I think this block is kind of what is. I don't want to say it's hard cemented, but I feel like I am now endeared to these characters, to this premise, and I'm excited now. I'm like, all right, well, we're in now, so I'm ready to watch more Big Bang Theory, and hopefully you guys continue to watch along so we can get through all 12 seasons and all the spinoffs in addition to that, because I found out apparently there's not only Young Sheldon the spinoff. But then there's also a spinoff of Young Sheldon from characters that were on that show.
What?
Yeah.
What is that show?
That's like someone in somebody's first wedding or something like that, or first marriage.
How many Big Bang Theory shows are there?
Yes.
Okay, so the Big Bang Theory. No. Okay.
How many shows in the Big Bang Theory universe, I guess?
Spinoffs, yeah. How many Big Bang Theory spinoffs? 3.
Yeah.
Young Sheldon, Jordy and Mandy's first marriage, and Stuart fails to save the universe.
Yes.
A sequel to Young Sheldon. And then, a spinoff. I don't want to read too much about any of these things, but damn.
Because that character, I guess that Stuart, we haven't even met him yet.
Yeah, Bangiverse.
Yeah, man.
Golly. I want to know if he ever figures out they get the chicken, if it's real tangerines or not.
Yeah, I hope in season 2 he gets all the tangerine chicken he could possibly ask for.
I like the guest stars they introduced this season, and it's fun to see James Hong pop up. They've done a couple little things that at least establish serial jokes or serial details that you can call back on. Mm-hmm. Even little things Sheldon gives a different debunk or different retort to astrology, but we've heard of retort astrology before, so they're fun little threads and things. But I liked Courtney Henggeler in this. I liked the lady from Fresh Prince in this, in that brief moment.
Can we confirm that real quick? I want to make sure I'm not pulling it out of my ass.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I'm
Are you
95%.
saying that every black actress looks alike?
No.
Is that what you're telling me right now?
Yes. I confess. No, I was like, oh, wait, something in my memory is pulling this from somewhere, and I'm pretty sure she plays his mother. Was I right?
Well, we don't need to. Why do we don't need to log in to view Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
That's
IMDb,
crazy.
All right, get with the times.
That's crazy.
This isn't an IMDb Pro situation.
Oh, there she is. Yep, there she is.
There we go.
Right there. Viola Smith.
Viola Smith killing
it. I knew it. I think we saw her in something else recently too.
Oh man, I mean she's in all sorts of stuff.
Was she in Friends?
Watson.
Did she pop up in Friends when we were watching that?
Dude, she must have been. She was in the Ant Bully. She was in the Kid.
She's in
Bruce
General Hospital.
Willis. She's directed a project. She was in the 4 Seasons, General Hospital, Shrinking, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, Organic Intelligence. Apparently, there's a new Killer Tomatoes movie.
I didn't even know that was a thing. And
George Clooney's
well
first
rated.
movie was an Attack of the Killer Tomatoes movie.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. Go look that up.
That's great.
And Bel-Air. She was on the revitalized Bel-Air. Let's see, Mafia, the definitive edition video game. Definitely Young Sheldon. She comes back at Young Sheldon. That's
she
crazy.
she plays a different character in Young Sheldon.
Nurse Robinson. We love to see it. Doctor. She's played a lot of doctors. The Resident Big Bang Theory, NCIS. Oh, I wonder if my pops worked with her. School of Rock, the TV series.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
An episode of Archer, Mike and Molly. She's in a lot of TV.
She plays 2 different nurses on 2.5 Men.
Hell yeah. Killing it. And somebody named Karen.
Yep.
She's just been working for a long time now. She's on an episode of House. Nice. Not bad. I tried to say those 2 things at the same time.
Not bad. We got to get to at least 2004 for Friends.
Yeah, there you go.
She's on Friends.
Okay. Let's see. She was in GTA San Andreas.
Oh, yeah. Love that.
Iconic. Let's see.
I guess she
Soul
wasn't.
Food Jag. Yeah, West Wing, Malcolm in the Middle. No Friends, though?
No Friends.
Hold on. We got to get back to the 90s, though.
All
Maybe
right, get to at least
X-Files.
94.
X-Files, Young
So
and the
that should be a later
Restless,
season.
Jason and the Olympians, ER, Dharma and Greg. Oh, going back with Chuck. Return of the Joker. Nice. Batman
yeah.
Beyond. It's Harvey Show, Superman, Animaniacs. A lot of animated work. This review is just going to be a deep dive into
this one side character in an episode of Big Bang Theory.
Additional voices in Mask of the Phantasm. Love to see it. We're well past Friends, though. I could have just done a word search for Friends. For free, but...
Okay, that was a different Friends actress.
Super
no,
Friends.
only in Super Friends in the 70s.
Wow. That's
wow.
messed up. But yeah, we love to see it.
We love to see it. But... yeah, I feel like we've kind of talked about our things here. So without further ado, let's get into the questions here.
Let's do it.
All right, let's start off with the first one from Care Bear. The Big Bang Theory is one of the last massively successful 3-camera sitcoms recorded for a live studio audience in the tradition of uproarious vaudeville theater. Most shows nowadays employ a single camera mockumentary style, The Office or Abbott Elementary, which is less laugh out loud and more smarky narratives. Question: do you think modern humor still has a place in the classic laugh track comedy, or do current TV viewers dislike hearing the invisible fourth wall audience?
Let's go. This is a good question. I don't know. I mean, I think to me, this is kind of a matter of saturation. It's like this used to be the standard. This used to be the thing. This used to be a whole genre of TV unto itself, the live 3-camera sitcom.
And it still is.
And it still is.
It's not as popular, but they still exist.
Well, yeah, and I remember, what was it? Netflix not long ago did a sitcom that had a live studio audience. They want to go back to this style. I want to say there have been a couple of other shows in recent memory that have gone out of their way to try and revitalize this. But it's interesting. I think that it's hard. I don't know. Like, I miss watching so many of these now. I do miss the energy of this because you can just tell the difference. It's like one isn't a substitute for the other. The mockumentary style, the quirky narratives, I like that too. But being that is by and large what the dominant kind of comedy is the sort of Office format, breakaway testimonials, hijinks, quirky stuff. I don't know. It would just be nice to have a bit of a more diverse landscape of approaches to comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to hear and see this come back, to see the tradition of something. I don't think about it as much watching this as I did with Friends. Like, Friends had the quality where it really feels like this is there's a different sensation that you get between the actors and the crowd on a show like Friends. Like, in here, people started wooing when they kissed, and that kind of brought me back to the moment of conversation between the performers and the crowd, and again, the goal is not to just compare this to Friends, but it's a good example of something because you feel like the writing is alive in the room. You feel like the acting is alive in the room. This feels a little bit more like produced and edited and like post-produced, but it still has that live camera charm, that live audience charm, and I miss that. And I wish that it was not just like once in a while somebody makes it a sort of niche curiosity to bring it back. Like, I don't think there's something about this that's alive in a way that kind of is missing now that I think would actually kind of be well suited to the current landscape because of how much AI and how much just, again, like of how much similar streaming stuff gets uploaded every day. Like, to have something, you gotta, it's lightning in a bottle. You gotta get the right ensemble. You have to have, you know, writing that's inspired enough for this. But yeah, it's an interesting thing. I would love to actually hear some analysis on why this has happened and why we drifted away from it. But my guess would just be that this was prevalent for so long, and now a different kind of comedy has become so prevalent for at least a while. And I wonder if we're on the verge of just a new shift. And especially comedy in movies has been hard to come by in a very traditional sense. Comedy is going through a lot right now, I guess I would say.
Yeah, for sure. I'd agree with you in the fact that it's going through a lot of changes. And kind of like I was saying earlier, sitcoms do still exist, but for sure it is not the dominant form of popular consumption for people looking for their comedy series. Yeah, we have more so gone the way of things like The Office or Abbott Elementary or Parks and Recreation. Not to say that that's all of what's out there, but for sure we've kind of leaned more into like think of something from the early 2000s like a Bernie Mac show or a Malcolm in the Middle, and those shows are having revival. So I feel like in order for there to be like, and again, this isn't a catch-all, but for there to be a popular sitcom, it typically have to be associated with something that was nostalgic and that was a sitcom before, and then they bring it back to revitalize that feeling of oh, this is a something that is tried and true, But I just don't feel like that's going to be the dominant form going forward. Who knows? Maybe we'll find some semblance of balance between the 3-camera version and the single camera thing going on. Are you looking up modern ones? Oh, I guess the spinoff is a traditional sitcom. Okay, that's fun.
Yeah, I mean, so like it's not something that doesn't exist, so that's good. Like it seems like whenever one of these gets greenlit now, like I've seen it highlighted a couple of times.
Also, Disney Channel still does sitcoms.
That's true. That's true. I feel like in some ways the Disney Channel may, you're not really aware of it if you're not plugged into it, but if you are, I have to imagine that they probably make up a lot of the share of live studio audience programming that gets made nowadays.
And my question is, how much of that is actually still live studio audience, and how much of that is just laugh track?
Laugh track, and that's another thing that's like a controversy and a topic of conversation over time. But yeah, and that's something that's fun about watching this, is in a time where we do at least feel removed from this style, or in a time where at least like the most popular comedic series are not in this style by and large. It is really fun to go from, again, a sort of classic definitive version to then, the most recent example of, the classic style, but in a form that was at least popular and definitive enough to last and spin off the way this has, So, yeah. I don't know. I don't think TV viewers dislike hearing the fourth wall audience. I mean, there are tropes of that. There are gimmicks, or there are just like well-worn things about it. So I can see why you would get sick of the format or just want more variety. But I've come to very much appreciate through these experiences having that, because it's like, yeah, you could argue like it's prescribing what your responses are supposed to be, but when it feels alive and in the room, it's special, because then there's like an additional layer on top of the edited thing that you're watching at home.
You're laughing with the show.
Yeah,
at that point.
And you kind of feel like you're part of the crowd a little bit, even though you're not there. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with that.
Amal Zed.
Let's get it.
In the final episode, Leonard finally musters up the courage to ask Penny out. Did you guys ever have similar experiences in the past where it took you a long time to actually confess or ask someone out? Oh, most certainly. It takes me forever to even be of the mind where, like, I got to go through so many layers of, like, am I just like, it's hard.
Do I actually like them?
Yeah, well, that and, like, would they be it's more of the sort of, like, would they be receptive? I need to sort of figure out if they would. I need to sort of like gain some kind of way of supporting the argument that they might be open to this before I pitch it.
Yeah,
you know,
try to feel out the waters.
I don't want to walk in blind, you know, and then wreck. And like I very much sympathized with his struggle because it's that the Schrodinger's cat thing that they both were going through is yeah, it's like, you know, oh, is this gonna make things weird or mess things up if it doesn't go well, you know?
Yeah, I've had been in Leonard's shoes before, where I've liked somebody and never said anything and just suffered in silence. And I've had situations. Also, yeah. I've had situations where I've waited a long time and confessed, and it ended horribly. And you know, with my partner now, I was like, I'm not doing that again. I'm going to tell them straight up for our first time hanging out, hey, I like you. And you know what? Over a year in, we're still doing strong.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Good instinct. Good character arc.
Yeah, man. Just, you know, before you can develop a fear of rejection with a specific person, or, you know, build it up in your head, just when there's no stakes, just ask them out. If they say yes, cool. If they don't, move on before you've become too invested in the stakes or the trauma or the backlash of what would happen. But that's coming from someone who's currently in a relationship who is
solid advice.
Yeah,
solid advice. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, buddy.
I feel like I'm better at being asked out than asking people.
I feel like that has been most of my experience as well.
Yeah. So, okay. You know, but leave us your sage wisdom as to when and how have you ever been a Leonard?
Please do. Jay Rushton to ask, which of these characters is the biggest comic book nerd so far?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Because
I feel like it's Sheldon.
I mean, he's the one who we've seen the collection of. He seems to have I thought it was just that one shelf, but actually we got a shot wide in his room where I'm like, oh, the whole shelf is boxes of comics.
Mm-hmm. And he's always wearing the shirts. You got the boxes. Then again, they all seem to have a Flash costume, so they're all some semblance of comic book nerd.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, we know that Raj isn't as much of a comic book nerd because that was specifically not Marvel's Thor.
Yes.
And you would think that he might. And then, you know, Leonard reached for the literature, Lord of the Rings Halloween costume. And then Wolowitz, I forget what he turned out to be. What was his costume again?
I don't remember.
Was it something disturbing?
Probably.
Yeah, I guess Sheldon would have to be the one. I guess I would.
Or he was Robin Hood.
Robin Hood, yeah. And then there was the whole Peter Pan thing. That's right. Yeah. I would say, it would probably be Sheldon, just verifiably. Or I think there's a potential for Dark Horse Wolowitz. I could see him being like really in the comics bag, especially like what does his room in his mom's house look like?
I think we saw that.
Do we see it?
Yeah, because he has like the silk or satin sheets.
He's got the sheets. I feel
we haven't seen enough of his room to really like examine it like that. But I think he was wearing a Flash belt this block.
Yeah.
And then
he has hella DC belts.
Yeah. For sure, he's sure wearing Batman belts. I don't know
Superman, I think we've gotten at least once or twice.
We did see Leonard with some Superman undies.
We did. Unfortunate placement there. I don't know what else you would do, but like at the same time, unfortunate. You don't want your dingle just coming right out the front of the Superman sign of hope.
Right. That's crazy. That's truly wild. Whoever designed that, you're devious.
Because then I just imagine Superman ripping open his shirt and then the shirt ripping further open and then like a chest burster scenario, except more, you know, lascivious.
But then that also has a laser.
Yeah. It'll be
like a 3-prong laser.
I'm going. I'm locking in either Sheldon or surprise Wolowitz. I feel like Leonard reads comics, but I feel like I don't know. It's got to be one of the two of them.
I feel like it's one of those questions where definitely time will tell. Because again, we have 11 more seasons. Given that everybody watches this and continue guys to love it, but yes,
keep it alive, folks.
Keep it alive. So maybe we'll revisit this in the future. All right, guys. I think this has been a fun block. Thank you guys for watching all the way through. Woo! Thank you for carrying us to the season's finale. We will be back for season 2. And how do you do? Keep everything in your pants. Watch out for your weirdo friends, and we'll catch you next time.
Yeah. Check your check the Wolowitz in your life. Just find them and give them a shake really quick.
A shake. Throw them out the window like an iPod if they do something nasty. Don't go searching people's blogs. Don't follow women to parking lots.
No.
And
don't give anybody $5 ever again. Just you stick to ones, 10s, 20s. It's only Hamiltons and Washingtons for you now.
Yes. Yeah. That's it. Stay fresh, stay friendly.
Stay frosty.
I'll catch you in the next. Deuces, guys.